Are you creative? Are you passionate about creating beautiful spaces? Do you enjoy working with people? Then, a career as an interior designer might be an open plan for you. Interior designers create and enhance interior spaces. They ensure the spaces they work on are aesthetically pleasing, functional, and focused on quality of life and safety. Both interior designers and interior decorators are concerned with how a space looks and functions. However, interior designers are involved with more technical considerations such as structure, acoustics, and health and safety issues. To get the blueprint of this creative career, we spoke to an interior designer working in Alberta.
Hi, my name is Amanda and I'm an interior designer. An interior designer is someone that helps their clients set the vision. We walk through and help clients understand what they're trying to achieve and then figure out how to get there. So we'll do space planning, we'll do furniture selections, we'll do architectural design for interiors, as well as furnishing and decor. What attracted me to the industry of interior design is that I get the best of both worlds. Most people don't think of it as applied arts, but I think about it as applied arts, applied sciences, all of the above. Some of the things to consider when you're designing a space are how people move within the space and what the dangers are when they're going to be operating in that space. We consider the building code, we consider things like fire code, which materials and fabrics are we putting into the space. We take into consideration neighbors and the architectural controls that may or may not be in a certain setting. Obviously, we want to make it look beautiful, but it also has to speak to its surroundings. So I usually start my day by visiting my calendar and figuring out what are the impending deadlines. Once I'm done planning, then I'll touch base with my team to make sure that all of their deadlines are front and center, and then I'll move into client meetings. So towards the afternoon is when I'm at job sites or at showrooms, really understanding where we're at in terms of the pieces we need for our projects. Tender drawings are more so for the trades to estimate their work. So an interior designer can work in a variety of different spaces, and that's the beauty of our careers. You can work for a large firm, coming in as a junior, doing a lot of the drafting. You could work for a boutique firm like myself as a contractor or freelancer. People start freelancing, then they move on to starting their own businesses. You could work for a home builder, you could work for an architectural firm, even as an interior designer. You could work for a flooring store or a countertop company, helping them design. So there's lots of variety. It's a good opportunity for me to get to know some of the physical requirements as an interior designer. Mostly day to day, it's a lot of sitting, especially on the front end of a project. But then when it comes to construction, you have to be ready to go. Understanding that a job site may have exposed concrete or nails, etc. So being aware of your surroundings is really important.
I think we can still find aesthetically something that
you have to be able to be creative and not just about your own aesthetic, but being able to embody your client's vision and still be creative in doing so. Other skills would include attention to detail. You have to be able to work well under pressure, work well with people in corporate as well as sub-trades, and then be able to manage timelines and budgets. Typical tools and equipment that you'll need day to day, I usually have a tape measure, I have graph paper, pencils. My iPad is really important because I am able to take pictures, take notes, record memos. So having those pieces with me on a daily basis is really important. And then in terms of your walls, again, we can either go in the province of Alberta, you can call yourself an interior designer if you practice in interior design. But it's important to note the difference between a licensed interior designer and a general interior designer. A licensed interior designer is accredited through the AAA, which is the Association of Architects of Alberta. And that means that they are accredited to work in a commercial space and have the exam and years of experience to back up the work they do. If someone's interested in becoming an interior designer, I'd say the best thing you can do is see if you can shadow a designer. Understanding what the local industry professionals are doing is the best thing I could recommend. One of the things I'm most proud about at the end of the day is that I've stayed true to my vision. I told myself when I opened this business that I want to be in business to leave the world more vibrant than I found it. Not just in the built form, but in the people we surround ourselves with and the environment that we create for ourselves and our clients.
To style a career as an interior designer, You must have creativity and imagination, as well as good communication, budgeting, and organization skills. A solid knowledge of design principles and trends, spatial balance, and color theory are also essential. If this sounds like you, why not elevate yourself into a career as an interior designer? Furnish yourself with the details and find out more about this occupation, including training requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website. While you're there, check out some related occupations, including architect, exhibit designer, and architectural technologist. Explore the possibilities. Go to alice.alberta.ca.